What if I told you there was a $150 device that could change your acoustic guitar's tone for the better? Well, it's this little device right here, and it's called the ToneRite. It's a simple little box that slips onto the strings of your guitar and gently presses against the bridge of the instrument. You then turn it on and rotate this little knob right here to the desired vibrational intensity that you want, and you'll walk away. It's as simple as that. I've been using the ToneRite for years here in my shop, and I've always felt that it works as advertised. But I've never actually had a chance to put it to the test. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Now, if you've been around guitar players long enough, I'm willing to bet that you've heard somebody say, that guitar just needs to open up a bit. Or, the reason that guitar sounds so good is that it's been played for decades. Well, what people are often referring to when they say this is that guitars, they tend to sound better the more that you play them. The theory here is that by constantly vibrating the instrument through years and years of playing, the wood fibers themselves, they'll begin to relax and become accustomed to those vibrations. This, in turn, makes the instrument louder and increases its dynamic range. Is there any validity to this? Well, I think that there is. And I've actually been using this device on my acoustic guitars for over 10 years now. And just as a little aside, this is not a paid advertisement. Neither StewMac nor ToneRite know that we're even making this video. I just genuinely think that this product works well, and I feel that your life could be better for knowing about it. My personal use for the ToneRite has always been in helping me break in the guitars that I build here in my shop. After the strings go on for the first time, I put it on and let it sit for about a week before I do my final setup, and then the customer comes and takes delivery. I find that most guitars can sound a bit closed up and tight when they get strung up for the first time, and this device really does seem to help in getting all that new wood to relax a little bit, as well as speed up the process of getting that broken in sound from the guitar. I have this brand new guitar right here that I actually just finished building yesterday, and it's had strings on it for less than 24 hours at this point. So it's about as unbroken in as any guitar can possibly be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play it for you now so that you guys can get a sense of how it sounds before the ToneRite does its thing. Then I'll put the ToneRite on the guitar and let it sit for 5 full days. And at the end of that 5th day, I'll play the guitar again to see if we can hear any difference in its tone. I'll do my best to play the same things as well as place all the microphones in exactly the same spot. Now, this of course is not going to be 100% scientific, but I do think that you should get a good idea of whether or not the device does what it claims to do. This should be interesting. Let's give it a try. Well, what do you think? Does it sound any different to you after being vibrated for 5 days straight? I gotta say that I was a little bit surprised at the results. I've never actually been able to test and hear the definitive before and after on an instrument using the ToneRite. And I do think that the guitar does sound a bit more relaxed and less tight, for lack of better words. But that's just me. What do you guys think? What do you think would happen if we left it on the guitar for, I don't know, a whole month? Unfortunately, I don't really have time for that because this guitar does have to go up to Eddie's in St. Louis where it's going to be available to purchase, but it does make you wonder. Leave us a comment below, and I'm also going to have a link to the ToneRite in the description if you're interested in trying one out for yourself. Thanks a lot, guys.